Uh, so in a modern way, one has to choose the primary object of observation, also called home object, like your house, your home. You always come back. You go to work, you go to eat, you go to the supermarket, you go to school, but always you come back there. So that's why I think it's a good way to call it also home object. Generally, the primary object is the breadth at the entrance of the nostrils. Now, nowadays, there are different ways to practice insight meditation, and sometimes there are discrepancies about these things. What I want to say about this is that what is important is the mindfulness. And you can choose one technique to develop mindfulness, or you can choose another. But please don't forget, that the important thing is the development of mindfulness. So the primary object is the breath at the entrance of the nostril. So if at the present moment there is no other object, we call anything that is not the breath, we call secondary object. One has to be mindful of the in and out breath. But if there is other object, whatever it is, one has to become mindful of this object. So anything can be an object of mindfulness meditation. But we choose the breath because we need to anchor the mind, and the breath is something that is happening always. So we need to learn how to focus and to observe the breath. So the breath actually is a material property that goes in and out. And that material property, when it goes in the nose or the nostrils, because it's pupa is material property, it produces a kind of sensation, a contact, a friction. So we can learn how to focus on that. So if you learn how to focus your mind, you will be mindful when the air touches while it is entering your nose. So, and if you are aware of that, you will know yourself that you are breathing in. So that knowledge is mindfulness. And also when the breath comes out, the air produces this, let's say, like friction or contact while it is coming out. So if you focus your mind, you will see, you will know that the air is touching, moving out. So when you know that you are breathing out. This is mindfulness. So on Friday we are going to have a meditation retreat, so I'm going to give an instruction about this, more instruction. But so far there are no other objects. We will focus our mind on the in and the out breath. But if other things come in the present moment, we need to become mindful of the other objects. For example, thoughts may come, emotions may come. You may think about what you are going to do tomorrow, or you may think about the past. Mental images may come to your mind. So anything that comes to your mind is the object of mindfulness. So you need to become mindful You are like a spectator, you are like an observer. You don't become involved, you just observe what comes and let this thing go. And you can have other objects like sensations in your body, or and any object becomes the object of mind. So inside meditation, anything becomes the object of mind. And when we practice inside meditation, we need to learn to accept what comes to us and to become mindful of that. And that is sometimes very difficult, because there are things that come to our mind that we don't want to have. Sometimes, I mean, we reject, we have aversion towards these things. So, you need to train your mind, you need to train yourself, and a good way to train your mind and to train yourself is to go on meditation retreat, and to practice and to practice and to practice. Because I think one of the most important things in the practice of mindfulness meditation is to learn to accept and to observe the things that come to you. And then comes a technique. So, believe it or not. But in order to learn to accept, I mean, you will sit and you will have pain. So we need to accept and observe the pain. Thoughts will come to your mind and you will think, I mean, I don't want to have these thoughts, I want to have concentration. But we need to learn to accept these thoughts, and so on and so on and so on. So, accepting. Actually, the Pali word khanti, that we normally translate as patience and tolerance, have even a deeper meaning. That is this kind of acceptance. Actually, khanti is synonymous of vipassana. So this practice, I mean, is a learning acceptance of the things that will come to us in the present moment. And so far as I know, there is no shortcut. So you need to go to retreat, and